ABC's Rachel Scott has been traveling the country for months to hear from women on all sides of this debate. Tonight we hear from women outside the court and across the nation, and from the clinics now forced even today to tell women who had appointments that they can no longer come, that they in some cases must now travel 7 to 8 hours to get to another state. Here's Rachel Scott tonight.
This is the moment when the crowds gathered in front of the Supreme Court heard the news. A joyful moment for Nady Casillas, who came with her husband.
I was shaking and I was so happy. I couldn't even think about anything else. I was just shaking.
For others, like 21-year-old Kaylin Tanner, disappointment.
It doesn't matter if you don't agree with abortion, but that doesn't mean you take the rights away from somebody else, period.
For Ivana Castillo, this was deeply personal.
Tell me why it was important for you to be out here today.
It's important because a long time ago, I did have an abortion myself. I was raped. So for me, this moment in history is sad.
In parts of the country, the change was immediate. Abortion now illegal in at least 6 of those so-called trigger states, including Arkansas. Dr. Janet Cathy works at the only clinic in Arkansas providing abortions, already forced to turn people away.
We had patients in their car on their way here. And, you know, we called patients. It's like, I'm already on my way. And they thought, well, I'm already on my way. It'll be okay. And it's like, no, it's immediate. It's immediate. I would say panic is the primary reaction.
Some of those women will now have to drive more than 7 hours to states like Illinois. Dr. Colleen McNichols runs a Planned Parenthood clinic there.
Within minutes, we were receiving calls from clinics in other trigger ban states to say, I have patients on the schedule tomorrow. How many can you accommodate in the coming days?
These women now facing a new reality.
You're talking about spending the night somewhere, a day off work, and finding childcare and gasoline and reliable transportation and knowing where to stay.
Shortly after today's ruling, during ABC's live coverage, David asking the president of March for Life what she would say to those women now being turned away, facing 7, 8-hour journeys to get an abortion.
What would you say to those women and about those women?
What I'd say is that you've got this, that you've got so many opportunities in front of you, and that is a growing life, an actual human being, the poorest of the poor, the most vulnerable, the unborn that is within you. And we'd love to give you all sorts of resources to choose adoption, to be able to support you to make the choice for life.
Over the last year, I've traveled the country to understand both sides of this. In Oklahoma, where abortion is now illegal, I spoke with Republican State Representative Wendy Stearman, herself a mother of 6.
I very much agree with the founding principles of our country, which are to defend life and liberty, and life is the first one.
Do you feel like the public support is behind you?
In the state of Oklahoma, absolutely.
But in states where Democrats are in power, a new push to protect abortion rights. Today, the governors of Oregon, California, and Washington banding together in what they call a West Coast offense.
We will continue to protect patients from any state who come to our states for abortion care.
Defend doctors, nurses, and medical professionals. And we're going to expand access to abortion services for the people in need.
Tonight in Jackson, Mississippi, the clinic at the center of the Supreme Court case is still performing abortions. By law, they have just another 10 days. Workers escorting young women to and from appointments.
David, I spoke to that Oklahoma lawmaker, Wendy Stearman. She tells me that she is thrilled by today's decision. She calls it long overdue. Planned Parenthood has been working for months to create a network of clinics so women can still have access to abortions in states where it is legal. David?
All right, Rachel Scott at the Supreme Court as well for us. Rachel, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.